The pandemic has forced us to live in an ongoing crisis mode, which has left millions asking how to maintain sanity when stress is the only constant in our lives. The ongoing COVID-19 crisis has impacted all of our lives and will continue to do so as we head into the future. The American Psychological Association's recent survey about stress in America found that people are struggling with how to cope. They found that 2 in 3 adults admitted to experiencing increased stress over the course of the pandemic. This increase in stress has shown up in both physical and emotional ways for people. 49% of those surveyed say they experienced a change in their own behavior, including getting angry very quickly, screaming or yelling at loved ones, or having unexpected mood swings. Despite the ongoing feelings of stress, a majority of Americans remain hopeful about the future. Feeling hopeful, according to the American Psychological Association, helps in maintaining strong mental health in times of adversity. Joining me now are the hosts of the podcast, Alec Mapa, Hot Mess, with Matthew Dempsey, psychotherapist. Hey, guys.
Hey, how are you, doctor?
Good.
Hi, Dr.
Good.
Ian.
Hey, guys, listen, we had a bet in the studio who's going to have the higher hair. And Alec, you came close. You tried to do your work today, but, you know, Matthew's just a veteran, man. He's just a veteran.
I know. It's the Hair Olympics at the Hot Mess podcast of all time.
Hey, guys, it's good to see you as always, of course. Listen, on a serious note, people are still home and will be for a while to come, probably, given the pandemic is not getting any better. But with this crisis, so many people are feeling stressed out. What is the toll, Matthew, on our mental health?
I mean, listen, it's one of those things where it's like we intellectually know that we're going to be physically safer when we're social distancing and staying at home. So like we get that, but it for sure is going to have an impact on just our like mental and emotional health. Like that's going to take a hit because we're disconnecting. Even if we can stay connected through the internet and, you know, FaceTiming, that kind of thing, we still aren't sharing that physical space with others, you know? And so it's like we're innately social creatures. We're going to feel lonelier, sadder, more anxious, more fatigued because we don't have that physical touch. And without that, then it's a lot harder for our brains to produce those kind of like feel-good chemicals that can actually just help us on an emotional level.
Alec, when you think about it, I mean, you know, our fuses are getting a lot shorter. People are snapping, losing their cool.
Why are you looking at me when you say that? What are you trying to tell me?
No, you never lose your cool, of course.
No, I don't, doctor. What is this?
Well, let me tell you something. In all honesty, me personally, I've been told that the last couple of weeks that I have been edgy. And I don't feel it, but I was told that every time something happens, like I go to 8 and 9 instead of going to 1 or 2. So how do I know if it's just something temporary or do I have a real issue?
Well, I love the expression, if it's hysterical, it's historical. So like if you always have to ask yourself, my therapist is always telling me, we discuss this a lot in our podcast as well, is your reaction, is your anger proportionate to what's actually happening? Mm-hmm. That's an important question. Am I blowing up this big because you've messed up a food drop over Bangladesh, right?
Right?
Or is it because the cap's off the toothpaste?
Yeah.
And my biggest thing is somebody who's been married for 19 years, if you snap at somebody, just own it and apologize.
Yeah.